to Bassin Battles with me, Johnny Battles. I don't think I've ever said that before. You'd have to look at the little profile to actually see my name, but we are going to try to do some fishing. Work ended a little early, so we have plenty of daylight. And I went and bought a new mystery tackle box, and I opened it off camera, not really thinking about it. Just kind of wanted one. I've been addicted to these things since I opened one. And I'll show you guys kind of what's in here. And we're actually gonna try to do a slam. I decided on the slam after I opened it, of course, because there was a lot of stuff that I just use anyway, like the Grass Hero swim jig in pumpkin, or not pumpkin, in bluegill, which there are a ton of bluegill around us. So that's gonna be awesome. And then we got something else out of the box here. Mana crank. It is a little 2-inch crank, 5/16 of an ounce, and it dives 2 to 4 feet. So this first spot that we're going to go to, little shallow rocks that this thing can bang off of. So hopefully we can get one there. Since it's a slam, if I don't get something off the first spot pretty quick, we're going to move on to other bank spots. I've got some good ones, but another one out of the box. And this one's interesting because I never fish with like flukes. But that's exactly what these are. Let me see if I can... Little flukes. But they're called Kalin's 4-inch Jerk Minnow Jr. And the color's just straight up bait fish. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. It's like a silver whitish on top or bottom with good little silver belly. And then some red, green, and gold flake on top. And it's kind of black or smoke. So yeah, that was number 3. We've got 2 more in here. And this one, of course, made me want to do the slam right away because confidence lure. Black and blue diesel football jig. Under ½ ounce, 3/8. I like 3/8 and 1/4. Those things catch anything and everything, and they're just solid. So this one, 3/8 diesel. Basic black and blue. A little bit of flake in there. I don't know, it's hard to get the picture in this one. Okay. Last one out of the box, there was 5 total. Oh wait, yeah. The hooks, good old Harmony hooks. These things are actually killer sharp and pretty darn strong. So strong, in fact, that at the first tournament, the trolling motor broke. The little shear pin on the inside broke off. So I actually took one of these hooks and snapped a middle kind of straight piece off and stuffed it in where the shear pin broke off, and it lasted the whole day. And it lasted actually another trip because I forgot about it before I put the actual right part in there. And so hell, strong enough to hold the trolling motor And yeah. Also, God, another thing is this wind is an obstacle and a half. I don't know if I'm showing that off properly. Let me do this. Yeah, that wind is blowing pretty good. It's supposed to be up to 16 miles an hour. So we'll see if we can even get anything going. Might be able to. We're in the confidence spot to start. But a couple of those baits I think will work in better places. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm going to go ahead and get rigged up and ready. Bring the mystery tackle box. Once I get rigged too, I'll show you guys what the rigs are. Just to show you a little different way you can fish some stuff, hopefully. Anyway, be back. Okay. I can kind of show you guys the lure, I think. I don't know if it'll focus on that, so let me give her one of these. So I'm actually going to put that on the Ned head, that little fluke. And if that doesn't get it out here pretty quick, then I might be in trouble for this challenge. Thought I had the fish there already, first cast for a second. Oh. First cast. Ooh, there's one following it too. First cast. Wow. So fluke is already accomplished. and get this fish in here. Heck yeah! Oh, almost lost him. So first cast, literally first cast on that fluke Ned head combo, and we got one. It's a decent little chunk here. Let me kick this around. All right, literally fluke off the board, first cast, baby. Can you believe that? Blah, blah, blah. Ah, yeah. All right, let's get this little guy back in the water. It's about 1.5 pounds, good deal. There was another one with it as well. So we are gonna finish this challenge possibly really quick. Flukes off the board, done with that guy. Let's go, baby. For this guy, I'm going to use another mystery tackle box item. This is the diesel jig out of there. I don't know how well you can see it really, but we're gonna do another, this one came out of a different mystery tackle box. This is another confidence lure that should get bit if we're in the right area, and being that I saw that one, I'm pretty darn stoked. So let's take off like one nub. We'll rig her up here and then get to some fishing. Being that I saw one, we might not have to leave this spot to complete this challenge, because all these lures that came in there are 100% viable. Just gotta get them. Alright, and try to do some more fishing here. All right, I had a tap off the one with the saw craw and that diesel jig head. Something I can say about the diesel jig head, it's actually doing pretty well about like not getting stuck. But this big craw might be a little too much. I know the fish do like black and blue. I know they like the jig. I know they like the football jig. But we're gonna downsize the presentation a little bit. And hopefully get another fish. We had the first bite. I thought I was gonna get one in a couple casts since I saw more out there. But we're still catch some, especially if we downsize the trailer a little here. That'll help considerably. Alrighty, we fished a little longer. Made the switch from the black and blue, even though I thought the black and blue was going to be the color. So we're tied on a little crankbait. Pretty wild little guy. You can throw a couple casts with it over here. Couldn't get anything by the spot we were just at. And then if we can't get anything here, we're going to move spots entirely. So let's see what we can do. All right, as much as I thought I was gonna catch something over there with that little crankbait, I did not. So we're gonna switch over to the grass Hero Jig for a minute and see if we can't catch something on that. And then if we don't catch something on that, or if we do even catch something on that, we're gonna move spots to try to accomplish these other couple baits. So let me go ahead and rig up and I'll be right back. So yeah, put the grass Hero swim jig on here. Don't know how well you can see it or if I'm even getting it in a shot, but it's bluegill. And I put a little exo swim on the back of it. We'll see if we can't catch a few. We only have one of the lure, or one of the challenge lures down, the rest to go. We are moving on from the first spot. We only knocked one of the lures off the challenge at the other spot, which was the little fluke minnow. Surprisingly, didn't get anything on the black and blue. And nothing on that bluegill jig. I had one bite, but it felt really small. I don't think it could hook up. I think it's like a 4-aught on that guy. So we are headed to a next spot. I might go just directly across from where we were. A little bit deeper water right there, some dock and more pylons to fish, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and do it. This wind's killer. It's also an obstacle. So I really want to do this slam though. The other lures look like they should catch something. Here we go. Okay, we are at the next spot. It's awesome because I wanted to come over to this spot due to the fact that there's a boat launch on the way over here. And once there's enough water, I mean, it's open all the time, but it has to be enough water to launch in it. And there is enough water. So we're gonna come out here, either me and Chris, and catch literally like a ton in one day. We've had days where we've caught up to 40 in one day. They're a little smaller because it's kind of like a protected little spawning area, a little hatchery almost. The fish get bigger the closer you get to the main lake, but we've been pulling out a few better quality fish out of here already. So I think we might be able to catch like 50 in a trip, maybe 12 hours, 50 fish challenge. Probably all gonna be about a 1/4 pound average, but if we can beat that, that'd be awesome. But anyway, the water's up a ton, just like at the other spot, of course. It's all the same river. And we used to be able to walk out to where that water gets dark there. And now we're just gonna be casting out there. So we're gonna get a few casts in right here. We'll get a few casts in and I'll set you guys up and see what we can do. Peace. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Footage right there explaining what I did. I was trying to hit that dock, so I went in the water a little bit. So now we're gonna hit here and then walk on down to my favorite spot. All right, we're gonna move up onto the next spot. I might make a couple casts on the way over, but we'll probably set you up once we get over there. Nothing here, just a light. Whoa. Alrighty, down the bank just a little bit. Had to try right here. It's really deep, a lot deeper than it was. So, there we go. I only have the 2 poles and the few baits. That's all I really needed. Kind of nice traveling light. But we're gonna throw a couple right here because I know there's a bunch of big rocks and stuff. So hang tight with me. We're gonna move up to the main spot we want to fish. Be back. All right, still some killer wind, and unfortunately, we lost the crankbait, so a slam is not possible, my friends. But we did catch 1 fish, and I don't want to end it until we get to throw these 2 jigs in at least 1 more spot. Gotta go at least 1 more spot. Haven't broke off in at least a little bit, so losing that one doesn't hurt too bad, but it definitely ends the challenge of a slam. But man, black and blue jig and a bluegill swim jig, I should be getting smacked. I had a couple bites. I had one chase me out, so I threw the crankbait in there and immediately got stuck. So that was brutal. Anyway, I'll set you up at the next spot at least for a few minutes, and we'll probably close it out. That'll be 3 spots that we try. These 2 jigs left. I'm gonna catch one on at least one of them. So we'll see in a minute. At the 3rd spot, couldn't find my phone charger, so I'm at about 0 battery. But I cannot believe I'm not gonna catch a fish on these 2 poles. These 2 jigs are exactly what I use all year. I mean, literally the same damn things almost. And I'm not gonna catch a fish on them? Woo! All right, anyway, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna save the battery for if I get a fish. If I can't get a fish within the next like 45 minutes to an hour, gotta go take care of some food and all that stuff. So we'll kill it after that. I'll say goodbye for the time being, and see you in a minute. Hopefully with an update. Hopefully we can at least get 1 more of these lures knocked off. That'd be cool. All right, peace. Or well, not peace, just bye. I don't care. Peace is great, but I'm gonna stop saying that. Just bye, and not even bye. See you in a minute. All right. no fish to update. I actually, man, I've been doing this a lot lately. I keep breaking stuff off. So the only thing that didn't get broken off was the fluke with the Ned head that started out as the worst looking lure just because I've never fished it before, but throwing it on that Ned head was kind of perfect and it worked. Only thing that caught a fish, but hey, we did catch one fish out of the box. I'll take it. Just a quick little trip out in the afternoon. Nothing too crazy. Couldn't do it. Couldn't let the challenge lie. And what we're gonna do now, I bought another box of the same number because we ain't going out like that. Plus, today's the first day that the boat launch is open in the little beach, so you can kind of see where we've casted from in the past. But we're gonna, yeah, you got your bag. But number 328 is the one we had. 3 breakoffs, so we can't let it go like that. We're gonna crack this bad boy open and try to get one. I know if all else fails, we'll catch a couple fish with just our regular setups, but I really want to try to get this guy slammed. So we'll be right back. Okay, I forgot to show you what we're going to be using. First thing out of the box is he's having trouble over there getting the loop line. Yeah. Anyway, we've got the black and blue football jig from Diesel Jigs, or from, they're Ketchco, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Diesel Jigs from Ketchco. And this is the most confidence lure. If I don't catch one on this and I break off, it just wasn't meant to be slammed. But he's got kind of his regular gear, so it's also kind of a competition for regular gear versus mystery gear. But we're putting on over to our favorite spot. There we go, I think I got that. Oh, good. And we're gonna fish. And I think we should be able to, they're gonna be smaller fish, but we're gonna put a few in the boat, that's for sure. So I'll set you up and see you in a second here. Bye. All right, first update, literally second cast, had a bite on the first cast. This guy on the second cast.
Yep.
All right, so that's one off the thing already. So we're gonna tie up the bluegill color jig and get that guy scratched off the board. And then the little crankbait. It could be really good or it could be total miss. So let's go ahead and get this guy back in the water. Probably a half a pound, right, but we'll take it.
Look at it before you do. No, he has blood on. He's got some kind of like weird on like his belt.
Oh yeah, something's going on there, huh?
Like,
all right, let's get her released, nice and easy. Cool, rigging up the other one. I'll update you soon. I don't have any of my normal gear.
Oh, I think I missed it.
So, we had a bite. So I'm not gonna be able to rig up the camera as usual. So I'll just give some updates as we go. Bluegill jig next. Forgot to show you guys the bluegill jig. Nice little bluegill pattern. Just a green pumpkin trailer. Nothing fancy. But I had to show you real quick. All right, he got one finally. Didn't get one in the tournament. Didn't get one the other day. It's a teeny one, but I bet that feels good. Just to get a freaking fish on. Ow. And that was kind of almost part of the slam too. Dude, I got him a little Ned head with that Kalin's jerk minnow that was on there. So he got one. Let's go. I had another bite too. Finally. So we'll see if I can get one. Yeah, right.
Still though, at least finally a little.
Bam, nice. Good job.
Yeah, thanks. No, it's you. Good job, you. This bait.
I'm telling you, you'll get more bites on it.
Guess what?
I have a lot of confidence.
As soon as I reeled up, popped it once.
So mine was on the pop. You know how I do it?
Yep.
I just pop it. So that's what I had a couple bites on.
Okay.
So heck yeah, let's go.
Yes, yeah.
Recorded.
Oh, you're not?
Okay, here's the update. The update's that I'm an idiot and I didn't hit the record button. So we're gonna go through this for a second again.
That's a dark one too.
Right? All right, let's get
super dark.
Let's get the color in again. We don't want to keep her out of the water too long. All right. Ooh, he had a bite. Anyway, kept her out. Didn't realize I wasn't recording. There's the send off.
Nice.
And ooh, yeah. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Okay.
Nice catch.
Off the jig. All I have left is the crankbait, but we are way too deep for a 2 to 5 foot crankbait.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what happens here. Might move up a little shallower and at least give it a shot. but 4 out of 5 baits are done.
Right? Which is
1, 2, 3, or 3 out of 4. Yeah. I'm sorry. Was there only, yeah, because of the hooks. So 3 out of 4 are done. Just that crankbait's left. So we'll see if we can get it. Be back. All right, everybody. Little itchy face. Hair's getting in my beard. But anyway, we're gonna take this out right here. We did 1 or 2 more little fish, and that was it. I couldn't get one on that little crankbait, which is insane because that is a perfect little color for that river. And Christopher uses that kind of stuff all the time and always catches them. So we did 3 out of 4. Ain't bad for the first ever slam. We will definitely be trying again, and we will get all the items in that box involved in a slam. But yeah, fun stuff, and we'll just keep going from here. Might figure out some challenges, might figure out something. Gonna have some more giveaways before too long, so stay tuned. And thanks everybody for the support. It means a lot. I mean, genuinely means a lot. Thank you.